on Discord to see what people will be interested in me playing. We'll probably do that. Dash in Scare for 5 years before COVID at Maintain Factory for 3 years. Oh, hell yeah. Risk of Rain. I want to play better to start from scratch and reuse the same channel. So one of the big issue with my current YouTube channel is I grew too quickly. I'm not trying to pat myself in the back or anything. I grew too quickly because of Wuthering Waves, and I didn't stay consistent with Wuthering Waves content. So people only subbed to me basically for Wuthering Waves. That was like the only reason that they did sub. And once I started to stop doing Wuthering Waves content, people were no longer interested because they weren't there for me. They were there for Wuthering Waves. They didn't give a shit about who I was. They gave a shit about I was covering Wuthering Waves, and that's all they cared about. So probably 80 to 90% of my subs are Wuthering Waves people, to be totally honest with you, and that's all they care about. So I need to make a new channel that is dedicated around my life, my streamer career, and just like my content, not like Wuthering Waves or Gotcha content. Thank you, lolShinya. Challenge content would have been fire. Yeah, I wanted to do it starting day one, but I'm a lazy piece of shit. But yeah, I need to get on that. That might be some of my first videos on the new channel. Because I think videos like that can still be very good when it comes to like getting into the algorithm very quickly. We're just other guys does focus on a game. There's no reason to die one hill. The issue is that the algorithm with my main channel is just fucked. It's completely fucked. If I upload just like reacts on my main channel, the videos die. They're fucked. Yo, welcome back, Luffy. Meanwhile, as a new channel, your new channel, if it gets picked up by the algorithm, the issue is I literally don't think my current channel will ever get picked up from the algorithm ever again. I think it's just done. Unless something major happens. Unless something blows the fuck up. Because the issue is, I have what, 23,000 subs? If I have 23,000 subs and I'm only getting like 50 to 100 views when a video immediately comes out, it's not going to push it to the algorithm, and that means the next videos I do are just going to be worse and worse. I get one vid on my second channel, it's an Uma vid. I'm already in that algo for Uma. If I post anything else to confuse it and kill it, yeah, exactly. Yeah, your videos need to be fairly similar to stay in the algorithm. That's one of the main reasons that people don't grow on YouTube, is that they vary their content too much. And once you start varying the content and the things that you're doing too much, you fall out of the algorithm that you might have been in or were working towards. Robots? Yeah. Yep. People think they can pull off a moist critical. Yeah. You can probably pull off like the React content, but Techie said it best, right? Techie said something very important a long time ago, and I think he still says this to this day. When you're doing because that's what Moist Critical does. Moist Critical does React content. When you are doing React content, you need to give people a reason to give a shit about what you are saying, right? So if random Joe Schmo starts doing React content with 0 subs, well, nobody gives a fuck what his reactions are. Nobody gives a fuck about his opinions because everyone has them. Anyone can hit go live and upload a video and watch a video and talk about it. Literally anyone can do that. A fucking baby could do it. So you need to give them a reason to watch your stuff. Why should I be invested in your opinion? Does he have good takes? Is he funny? Is he political? You need to give them a reason to. Right? Yep. Do you still play gacha like Woo Out 3 Restart or any gacha in the future? I am not actively playing a single gacha at the moment. I still have my Woo account. I still have account managers for that. I quit Ethereal Restart pretty much cold turkey. Uma, I'll pick up Uma once every few weeks. I don't know. I will be playing Chaos Zero Nightmare when it comes out. I will be playing Enfield when it comes out. I'll play Anada. I'll try them. I will play them as they come out. But I don't think I'm going to main. Unless it sucks me in. Speaking of card games, have you seen this game? Oh, you're talking about Chaos Zero Nightmare. Oh yeah, wait, I was just talking about. Wait, I was. That's crazy. I was literally just talking about this game. Yeah, Chaos Zero Nightmare. I'm gonna play the fuck out of this game. I will play this game very much. I'm excited for this game. I'm Asian, but I'm not a hot girl. Yeah, you fucked up, man. Okay. Am I fucking retarded? Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I like these videos, but unless they're in English, I find these so hard to sit down and watch. I'm not racist, but like, I don't know. I can't get invested into these developer commentary videos. I can't. I just don't fucking care. But yes, I am very excited for that game. I think that game's gonna be a lot of fun. Seeing the menacing ass new Pokemon Evo. Is it the Charizard? Oh wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck is this? 8/21. That's in 2 days. YouTube premiere. What the fuck? Why is this Pokemon? What the fuck? Huh? Did they upload the wrong image? You don't want to read the subtitles? Yeah, I mean, like, having to sit there and read the subtitles kind of, like, takes me out of it. You think if I make a channel and say CN anime, people will hate me, but make me really popular? I don't know if that will get you the attention that you necessarily want called, but I think it'll be a risky video, but it could pop off. Now imagine me suffering watching through you when it's a foreign language to me. Yeah. I just want to play the game. I don't care how it's made. That's also one of the things that, like, I find it really hard to even watch, like, dude, like, dev live streams, man. I have to pinch myself to stay awake while watching dev live streams. They're just, I just don't care. I'd rather just fucking play it. I'd rather just play the game. He speaks his mind. It's one of the reasons people like him. Exactly, Froze, but he has 6 years of content creation behind him, so people give a fuck about what he has to say. We're gonna do a Ragnarok 3 channel. I would be down to make a Ragnarok 3 channel. I actually need to look into Ragnarok 3 a little bit, because is there an open beta for Ragnarok 3 yet? Hold on. There was, it just closed? Fuck! Damn it! Well, alright. I hate... Jesus Christ, Nate. That's insane. That's wild. What the fuck? That's so funny. I'll be a racist Asian translator? Ooh. And sitting down to listen to some Mandarin? Yep. It's a teaser for a new Mega Evo. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. That live stream is like reading stuff. That's all it is. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm excited for the game. I'm looking forward to the game. But it's so hard for me to sit down and watch. But Chaos Zero Nightmare, I think it's gonna be a lot of fucking fun. That game looks fucking phenomenal. What else is coming out? Anada. Gacha games specifically. We got Anada coming out. Chaos Zero Nightmare. Silver Palace. That one we rewind time. I finally raised a decent evil nature. Oh, congratulations. I thought Anada is at Gamescom, but they didn't show anything. Oh, interesting. Told you before, but I don't know if you ever gone on that video essay, Rob. Yeah, Squeeze, I know. I need to do more of those. I probably will be poking you, Squeeze, within the next week. Because I want to, I'm going to buckle down and get my new YouTube channel started. And generally what you need to do when you are making a new YouTube video, okay, here's big tip. Big fucking tip, guys. If you are an aspiring content creator and you want to make a YouTube channel, when you make your YouTube channel, you need 3 to 4 videos uploaded within the first day or two. You have to. Else your channel is gonna fucking fail. If you make a video, if you make a YouTube channel and you have one video, you make one good video, and that's all you upload for 1 to 5 days, you're cooked. You're so far behind. What you need to do is you need to make a channel and have a couple of videos ready to go. So they need someone to also watch immediately. Exactly, Athoma. Exactly. Athoma knows. With that, I think the first couple videos I'm going to make are going to be about my weight loss stuff. So the weight loss challenge. You need to do daily for the first month? Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to do the first primary one is going to be like the $10,000 challenge that Techie put me to. I barely make one video a week. Yeah, Cole, you got to step up the game, man. YouTube isn't made for, unless you're already big, YouTube isn't made for smaller content creators to grow, only making one video a week. That's the issue. That's it. How's the challenge going? It's going very good. It's going very good, but a little bit slow. So I still need to, I need to fast again. Still on a break making videos? I feel that, man. New channels is daily from videos and nothing happens. You literally need to upload daily nowadays, man. Don't you gain 1 inch per 20 pounds? Yes and no. The people that say you gain I think it's more like 30 to 35 pounds for one. I think it's that high. It's like 30 to 35 pounds. But kind of. With content creators, you have to make a second channel. Luffy, if you plan on making content and you want to upload content that differs too much from your current channel's content, you have to. Because if the things that you're uploading are not related, and the people that have subbed to you for the content that you generally make aren't watching your videos that aren't related to the topic that you generally upload, you're gonna fall out of the algorithm and just hurt yourself overall. Just gonna cook myself? Yeah. That's part of the reason why like my channel is struggling so much. Is just because I upload so much different stuff. Why is Arknife Enfield's nominated for mobile game with Gamescom? You have to have a booth at the place for the game even out? I don't know. I also heard you had to have a booth at Gamescom to get nominated. I'm not sure what's going on there. I don't know. I didn't even really watch Gamescom because I thought it was going to be dog shit waste of time, and it seems like it was. I'm kind of over all of these, like, big events with games. They probably have a beta build? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. That means there's a new booth for Love and Deep Space. Gulp. Dragonoid chick? What is that? Yeah, because I was going to switch over to Pokemon more RPG. I can just make that a fighting game channel. Yeah, Luffy, that's why you see all these creators that have like 4 or 5 different channels. Because they literally will just take... like all of their likes, make a single channel for all of them, and then just upload the stuff onto those channels. Yeah, it sucks like having to manage that many channels, but that's the way you have to do it. You have to. It feels crazy to me that NT doesn't have a release date. Thought for sure the games controller would have had one. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, man. That, again, is that the one that I don't think exists? Is it NTE is the one I don't think exists, right? And not to exist because it had a beta. NTE doesn't have a single piece of gameplay still. No? Fuck! Okay, never mind. Yeah, NTE not having a release date is wild then. Yeah, that's insane. Other way? Okay. Okay, yeah, Nada doesn't exist, and that game never will exist. Bro's a casual. I am a tourist, guys. Guys, imagine, you know, the word tourist is so fucking funny to me. Who is this? Oh, she's cool. What game is this? What game is this? This looks like it's not Nikkei, because there's no guns. Arknights? Oh, okay. She looks cool. The word tourist to me is so fucking weird. Yo, what up, Lazion? What up, baby? Nice to see you, brother. The word tourist is so fucking funny to me, by the way. Like, if you, like, how the fuck are you, like... Wait, what? You saw her getting fucked? She's hot as fuck. You heard the shit out of me from the mic? Oh, my bad. Yeah, I just... Dude, Taurus is so weird to me. It's like, why, like, nobody should be, like, you shouldn't be considered a, what's the word I'm looking for? You shouldn't be considered, like, a resident. Right, because if someone's a tourist, the people that like play it and like live in it would be considered a resident, right? If you're a resident of a game or a genre or a community, you need to reevaluate your fucking life choices, man. What else you look awesome? You finally have a Twitch? Oh, hell yeah, Blaze. Yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I feel awesome. I was on FaceTime with Tucky earlier. Tucky called me on FaceTime, and when I'm at my computer, when I'm just sitting here vibing, working, 99% of the time, guys, I have my shirt off. I just have boxers on. I just have shorts on. I'm just sitting here like a fat blob, right? And nobody wants to see that, but it's pretty funny. Proof? Shirt off, jorking it? No, just with no shirt on. Just because I find it more comfortable to just not have a shirt on. What up, Pronto? So you do the same? Yeah, it's just why would you have a shirt on? But anyway, I'm sitting here and he FaceTimes me, and I pick up and obviously I point the camera so like he can't see my entire fat naked body, right? Because nobody wants to see that. But I'm like pointing it from like the down up, like talking to him, just like having it here and. Guys, my traps are fucking insane. It's like I needed to take a picture of it, bro. My traps are nuts. Oh my god, they were so good. Do it. I will after stream. I will post a picture on Discord of my traps. Okay, I will not do that now, but I will do it. Take your shirt off now. What is a trap? So like this area right here. Oh God. So, yeah. He's yoked. I'm not even that yoked, guys. Not even that yoked. But anyway, from that angle, it didn't look too impressive. But from like down here, like from like a lower angle. They look fucking good. Anyway, yeah, I'll take a thirst trap and post it on the Discord later. What's your gym routine? So generally what I do in the gym, I'm very casual when it comes to the gym. I do the same probably 7 to 8 exercises every time I go in. I do tricep pull downs. I do lat pull downs. I do bicep curls. I do chest press. I do incline chest press. I do decline chest press. And then chest flies. Leg press occasionally. I really don't need to do leg press because I'm already walking around with 300 pounds of weight. What else? I'm probably missing 1 or 2, but those are like the core that I do. Again, I'm very, very casual. Very casual. Why do legs when you are the leg workout? That's why I don't do it too much. I will do it sometimes though. Like guys, like my legs, like you guys have never seen my legs up close, but like my legs are like my calves are fucking insane. I have like the craziest calves in the world. Every dude I know has crazy calves and legs. Yep. Leg press scares me. Way to squat. Yeah, leg press is scary. I've seen some crazy shit. This is a trap. Shut up. He said this is a trap. That is a trap. True. You can't say that anymore, man. You get canceled. Can't call them traps. I've seen your legs, to be fair. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I got some crazy calves. My legs are gonna be nuts. Well, my legs are nuts, but like banned for showing trap. True. I used to lock my legs all the time on leg press when I was a teenager. Very lucky. Dude, Steve, I only found out within the last like 8 or 9 years you're not supposed to lock your legs when doing the leg press. I had no idea. I would always lock my legs when doing the leg press. Nobody told me. 4 weeks and Twitch will take your dog. Gulp. Blowing you out when old. Oh yeah. I lived my first 6 months and I did that. I got lucky. Yeah, I did it for the longest time, man. And the crazy part is I've always been like a bigger dude. So like I've always been leg pressing like 200, 230, 240, like ever since I started doing leg press. Never seen the shock vids? I have recently. I didn't see them like 8-9 years ago when I first started like really hitting the gym. Did it wow? It might be really low. I gotta figure out all my stream stuff too. All my sound alerts and stuff are so fucked up. You're always doing leg press, to be fair. Exactly. That's why I don't focus on legs too much. I do probably need to do more ass and quad stuff, to be fair. But just very, very lazy when it comes to that stuff. But Blazing, what were you saying that you do? Chest press, shoulders. I gotta do more shoulder workouts. That's something I definitely gotta do. Chest press, leg press, less I do elliptical or bicycle. Oh, okay. I just do treadmill. I just do treadmill. That's my treadmill is just my general. The gym that I go to, the bikes hurt my ass too much. So I do a brisk walk. What I've been doing lately is that I'll jump on the treadmill. I will obviously just get the warm up, like a 3-4 minute workout warm up of like 2.5 to 3. Then I will bump it up to 3.5 to 4, 3.5 or 4. I'll try to spike my heart rate at around 155 to 160. Let it rest there for about 30 seconds. Lower the speed down to about, again, brisk walk like a 2 to 2.5. Let my heart rate readjust, lower and lower, and then repeat the process just constantly. Just getting my heart rate up to 160. Lowering it down so that way I can catch my breath and not want to die. So I'm constantly doing that, and I'm getting my heart rate up and then letting it go down. Hit, yep. I fucked my Achilles when I was younger, can't run anymore. Damn. For treadmill to elliptical. Elliptical is when you stand up and do bicycle step. Yeah, I don't like elliptical. I don't like it. You're gonna lurk. Have a good time, Norland. Nice to see you, brother. Yeah, I don't like elliptical. I don't know why I don't like it. It just doesn't really vibe with me. The Stairmaster, I fucking hate it. I'm good. Once I drop another 50 to 100 pounds, I'll do Stairmaster more. But guys, I currently live on the 3rd floor in my apartment building. I get enough Stairmaster, man. You gonna play something? I might play some E33 a little bit. We'll see. I don't know. You live on 2nd floor? Yeah, living on the 3rd floor, and my building does have an elevator, but it's on the other side of the building. But yeah, every time I want to go somewhere, man, I gotta go down and climb 3 flights of stairs, and that's enough for me. Anything excite you from the showcase? From Gamescom? Not really. Not really. What Gamescom list 2025? Let's see. What even was there at Gamescom? Let's see. Okay, so we got Blackmouth Zonky. I still only played a little bit of Wukong. I played a little bit. I would need to finish it. This shit ain't coming out until like 2026, 2027. Okay. Yep. We got 2 years. Not even thinking about this one. Resident Evil Requiem. I'm gonna play the fuck out of that. That's gonna be good. Oh wait, Resident Evil Requiem is 2020. Wait. Resident Evil Requiem is 2027? What the fuck? I thought that was for Black Myth. That's insane. What the fuck? I thought it was like this year. Silent Hill is this year, right? Silent Hill is next month, I'm pretty sure, right? Ghost of Yotai, Tech was right. What was you right about? Take a seat and watch I play Roblox? Oh, I don't know about that. Silent Hill for October? Yeah, apparently it's coming out at the end of September into October. World of Tanks, don't care. Project Septum. What is this? I don't know what that is, but it looks alright. Everwind. What the fuck is Everwind? Bro, it's fucking Minecraft, but more... What the fuck? You should play Silent Hill for October. We are going to do, for October, we're gonna do spooky game variety for all October. I've decided. Those smart glasses, yeah, Kronto, these are the Meta the Ray-Ban Meta Wayfarers. Minecraft with one of those animations. Yeah, you should play Pressure on Roblox. I don't know if I'll ever play Roblox, man. Roblox is fucking cooked. That I don't even know if I want to have an account, man. Spooky games, like what? Just whatever is out, whatever is like the most popular spooky games that are out there. Cult of the Lamb DLC, well, that's fun. WoW Midnight looks like dog shit. Enshrouded update. Cinder City, don't know what that is. Don't know what this is. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Kingdom Come Deliverance is an overrated series. I played the first one for about 10 to 15 hours. Game's so fucking overrated. I don't know how the fuck people got so hyped up about Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's mid. It's okay. It's nothing crazy. I don't know why the fuck people are freaking out about this fucking game. Go hunt a predator? I'm good, man. Can I build stamina after not working out a long time? Hell yeah, chip cookies. I'm glad I'm motivating you, man. That's awesome. You can do it. Guys, if I can do it, you can do it. Ninja Gaiden 4 is cool. I do like Ninja Gaiden. Outer Worlds 2. Outer Worlds 1 was okay. I mean, I'll play this just because I like the space sci-fi type games, but whatever. Chronos New Dawn. No idea what this is. Spooky. Kind of looks like Dead Space a little bit. Okay. Silent Hill F. When the fuck is Silent Hill F coming out? I'm pretty sure it's September. We will play the fuck out of this in October, though. We will play this. Warriors Orochi over Ninja Gaiden. I don't think I've ever played that. Outer Worlds is a disappointment. It was okay. It was like the most like mid experience ever when it comes to like one of those games. Delta Force. Is this the Extraction one? I thought Delta Force was like the Tarkov one. Fortnite X Squid Games, don't care. Unbeatable, Time Takers, Neverness Taverness gameplay trailer. Wait, we got NTE gameplay trailer? Wait. Where's Rochi's status scores? Oh. I'm playing unless they sponsor shit, it's so boring. Yeah. Watching Ethan crash out on this game was pretty fucking funny, though. You cannot run over pedestrians? Oh, God. I mean, guys, like, I'll try this. I'll play it. I'll play it for a week, see how it is, but I probably won't invest in it super big. First look at Death by Scrolling. Hollow Knight Silksong release date confirmed. Wait, what? Whoa. Whoa, that's big. Hold on. That's the biggest news there's been. What the fuck? This is the biggest news at Gamescom. What the fuck? Why is no one talking about that? Silksong for 2025? Holy shit. That's insane. So, yeah. So, there's basically nothing. Pretty much nothing at Gamescom. Okay, so I missed absolutely nothing today, and I'm happy. Lego Batman. I'm going to keep it a buck, guys. The Lego games are good in a vacuum, but they're just not for me. Not for me. Wait, Monster Hunter Final Fantasy 14 crossover. Halo ODST crossed over in Helldivers? Oh, interesting. I think I saw that on Twitter already. Okay. They get a Chocobo, we get the other one? Oh, cool. So... That's cool, but whatever. New game modes for Warhammer. We need to play Warhammer still. LaRoe bugged me. I say bugged very loosely. For when Warhammer came out, when the new Warhammer game came out, LaRoe literally bugged me every single day. Did you play Warhammer yet? 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 It was really cute. And I felt bad because I kept saying no. Onimusha. Okay. I love Onimusha. I think the series is fucking phenomenal. I still play 14. I want to get back into 14 eventually. ODST comes out 7 days. Ooh. I didn't bring back the Behemoth for what? Is that for Final Fantasy or for what? Onimusha will be great, yeah. Games would be exciting when I saw Lies of Past and I feel that they're shittification of video games. There's a few reasons for that, Blazion. I think one of them is probably because we grew up. We've sort of become disenchanted with the world. And just the sheer amount of slop and dog shit that is coming out. Those two are such a deadly combination when it comes to like the hype surrounding video games. Because again, I'm exactly like you, Blazion. I remember when I was 15, 16, 17 years old, when new games were coming out, I was like, dude, I would sit there and watch E3 every single year and be like, wait, what's coming out? But nowadays it's just like, okay, the game is getting announced and it's coming out in 4 fucking years. It's a slop Palwell bag called Palland. What the fuck? We can sit back and loot the absolute bangers that dropped in the last 2 years. That's fair, Tillian. You can come over and laugh at my shitty house. I lost my house at Final Fantasy 14 and it made me unsub. The world is a shittier place. Everything feels like slop. Same shit. I feel so old. This is rough. We're becoming unks. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, trust me. I've been embracing unk status for the past like 2 or 3 years. I'm 100% unk. Yeah, Onimusha is good. I love the original Onimusha and Onimusha 2. I think.
Something like this
I played the fuck out of it.
Right under the city.
How do you lose a house that's not moving that fast? Because in Final Fantasy 14, if you don't enter your house every 60 or 90 days, you're playing Aeon Ascend. Isn't Aeon 2 coming out soon? Yeah, that'll be fun. Arknight's Enfield. I haven't seen this trailer. We'll take a peek at it. Aeon Classic is tonight. If you play Aeon Classic, you're just a masochist.
Connecting and uniting every fragment of this.
Buying it, 9% every 2 years. Yep. Email for our faction house was being removed 2 weeks ago. Yep. How long did you get? Did you get a week after you get that email? So you're fucked, Tillian, right? Isn't it gone? Because I think you get a week after you get that email. No Anada news? No. I feel like we've seen better trailers before.
We do what we can to make them a reality. All operators.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, when it comes to trailers, I just don't fucking care. This is Arknight's Enfield. I just don't fucking care when it comes to trailers anymore. Like, just give me the fucking game. Dude, I feel like we've been talking about Enfield for like 4 fucking years now. I texted the guild lead personally, dropping notifications in Discord. Oh, okay. I feel like we've been talking about Enfield for fucking ever. Like, just launch the fucking game. Where's the game? Just give me the fucking game, man. Trailers are so fucking boring to me now. And I think that's one of the biggest issues that the game industry like has really like fucked up like my excitement and enjoyment of games coming out. Like I said, they give us a trailer and it's like, oh, they'll drop a trailer at Gamescom coming out 2029. And you're giving me a trailer now? You're giving me a trailer in 2025 for a game coming out in 2029? I'm gonna be fucking dead by 2029. What do you mean? I'm gonna stop liking games at 2029. What the fuck do you mean it's coming out in 2029? Just don't even fucking show me it. And I understand they do it for like investors and shit, but like I just don't fucking care. Let me get these games up, but they aren't even finished yet because they're fully baked. Yep, exactly. New Grok trailers released every week, but nothing to do with the game. Yeah, give us a trailer when it's supposed to come out. Then yeah, exactly. I'm like, you guys remember? Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on. When did we get the Elder Scrolls 6 announcement trailer? Wasn't that like 8 or 9 years ago at this point? I swear to God, the Elder Scrolls 6 trailer was like 8 fucking years ago. When did we get this trailer? 2018. It's been 7 fucking years. It's been 7 years. What the fuck do you mean? You teased this shit 7 years ago? That's fucking insane. That's insane. What do you mean 7 years ago? Brother. 2018 was already 2 years too late? I know. I know, man. It's insane. Like, it gets me so disinterested in video games as like a concept. And I love video games. Video games are my fucking life. That's like my entire identity. But like, it's making it so hard to be a video game fan, like a video game person. Skyrim can drive in 2027. Stop. Skyrim was in 2009. Oh my god, man. Oh my fucking god. That makes me sick to my fucking stomach. 11? Ah, close enough. Close enough. Keep letting them get away with it. Yeah, but it's like, what do we do? You know, we can vote with our wallet, obviously, but it's like, we're fucked. It's so fucking crazy, man. GTA 6 before Elder Scrolls 6? Oh, we literally will. 3 Skyrim says released since 2018. Yeah, they keep releasing Skyrim. And it's so fucking crazy to me. It's so crazy to me that Expedition 33 can come out. A game studio of 30 people. It had 30 fucking people. Basically all first time, you know, in their industry. They make a game of that caliber and with that much love and passion and that incredible within what, like 3 or 4 years? And we can't get fucking Elder Scrolls 6 from one of the biggest developers and biggest publishers in the fucking industry after 8, 9, 10 years? Was that crap you're drinking? Kool-Aid? No, I'm drinking Gamer Subs. Drinking Gamer Subs doggy style. Episode was made by 150-ish people. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying, man. Cyberpunk 2077 released a trailer 10 years. Damn, was it 10 years? Holy shit. Yeah, I do remember seeing the very first Cyberpunk trailers. I wonder what was the first Expedition 33 trailer? What the hell is Gamer Subs? Wait, Nolan, how the fuck do you not know what Dude, I talk about Gamer Subs for like... How do you not know what Gamer Subs is? What? I talk about Gamer Subs so much. It's, prison? Yeah, even while outside of prison, I talk about it like every day. It's like energy drink that you put into your water and it gives it flavor. Looks like Kool-Aid. It's like, kind of like Kool-Aid with vitamins and mineral and, caffeine. Millennials are slow and companies pamper them. That's fair. That's fair. When did we get... When was the first trailer V33? I'm actually kind of curious now. Those are caffeine. I think that's wild. What settings are you using the HyperQuadCast X2? The one with the circle only. You want to use the it's the option where it's the circle, but it has the little divot in it. I don't remember where the fuck it is. Where the fuck is it? It's the circle with the divot. The pointy thing? Yeah. Because that makes it so it's only picking up what you are talking to here. If you have it on the other ones, it picks up everything around you. But if it's on that one, it's only what you are talking into the mic. So like, if I put it over here, you really can't hear me as much unless I can actually bring it to bring it in front of me. But if I change the setting to like the other one, it picks up like the entire room. Let's speak up. True. I drink mostly iced coffee. Coffee just makes me shit too much, man. I just be pooping when I drink coffee.
Product not yet rated.
When was E33's first trailer, man? There's no way it was June 24 or June 10, 2024. There's no way this was the first trailer, right? Now your sound is low. Oh, oops. There we go. Was it really 2024? I feel like it wasn't.
Paint, death,
Your voice is low now? Yeah, accidentally, I twisted the knob.
We'll break the cycle so she can't steal.
One's left.
Damn, look how much, it's actually kind of crazy how much different it is. Like all the stuff looks different. Is it Game Awards? Yeah, but I don't remember which Game Awards. You should play that game? Oh yeah, we should. We should play this game. This game looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, like look at how different even like the text on the abilities is. Dude, I don't know, maybe I'm autistic. Maybe I'm autistic when it comes to stuff like this because I love stuff like this. Oh, so hi, Tillian, what up, man? Nice to see you, brother. Forgot to say hi to you. I love with like seeing like past iterations of games and how different they look. Maybe that's my autism. Maybe that's what I like. December 2024. This was June 2024, so this might have been the first trailer. Yeah, even the text on the damage is different. But see, like that's what I mean though, is that like, so that's what I mean. We got the trailer June 2024, and then it came out in what, April? So we got it less than a year later. Like, that's how you fucking do it. Give me the trailer, and then give me 6 to 9 months, and then I'll be happy when the game comes out. Don't give me fucking trailers that take years and years and years for a game to get here. Because I don't care about your fucking game anymore at that point. Cyberpunk is lucky, because I love Cyberpunk, like the Cyberpunk aesthetic. But that damage, yeah. Yeah, it looks way different. But, oh, man. We'll give you 5 months in a live service game, 70% done. Yeah, did you beat the game? I did beat E33, but I haven't done all the side stuff yet. I'm still going to do all the side stuff. I can't finish Cyberpunk. I didn't finish the DLC. I finished the main game, but not the side stuff. Your showcase was showing him hit for 4 damage. Oh, the fuck. Oh, God. It's Black Swan event, a rare occurrence that fracks reaching 33. Oh, yeah, genetic. It 100% is. Don't get me wrong, but that's just how you do things. So like that's such a good way of like operating like your game and like having it come out and things like that. What's next to your mug? Sausage container? Huh? Mug. Well, I have a cup. Talking about this? Talking about the gamer subs? What are we... Oh! Sausage container, what the fuck? It's about 2 Nier games. The Nier series is very good. Oh god, I can't stop burping. Anyway. What's, anything crazy in the daily buffet? What's going on here? He must eat sausage. It looks like reddish, like Frankfurt sausages. Oh, Frankfurt sauce. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what those are. Daily buffet. What's this?
So the Legend of Zelda
I don't like this guy's voice immediately.
animator finally made his decision.
Oh, that's what Sion was
on
talking about.
TikTok, this animator was going viral for his unique Legend of Zelda animations. But during this time, there was a war waging in his comments, and 2 factions were forming. On one side, you got the Gooners, talking him down to go to the dark side and embrace the degeneracy because all paths lead to Rome. And on the other side, you had the forces of light, praying for our Zelda savior to not fall victim to their malice, to stand for his convictions and fight the urges. But
I don't understand why. So, why do Gooners get such a bad reputation? I truly don't understand it. As a certified Gooner myself, I feel like we Gooners are the most oppressed people on the internet, right? Like, guys, being a Gooner, there's nothing wrong with being a Gooner. It's literally just biology. That's all it is. It's just biology.
But it seemed hopeless. The Gooners were winning. Finally, Judgment Day arrived on day 34, starting grim with a dark side's victory. Like, why is Zelda like this? But we refused to give up, and at the climax of it all, against the forces of the Goon, he gave his answer.
I am joining the light side.
So the Legend of Zelda...
Oh, okay. So apparently this guy was just like a really good animator, and he refused to animate porn. Okay. We Gooners carry the entire gacha market? True. Fucking true. Oh, interesting. Okay. Twitch is dog shit now.
Hey guys, and welcome.
What is this? Twitch unbanned this freak VTuber. We'll talk Panky unbanned after telling children to unalive in one day. Yeah, this one was kind of crazy. I don't know if I'll make a YouTuber out of it because like I'm kind of like sad about making YouTubers because they're all dog shit. But let me see if I could find it. The clip. Oh yeah, that's what I was literally looking for that clip. You know, it'd be funny if I watch this clip and like I get banned for watching the clip. That would be fucking hilarious. Yeah. So this VTuber, for those who aren't aware, this VTuber says some pretty abhorrent stuff. Apparently he got really triggered about some minors in his community. So just to set the stage, basically that's what happened. Here's the clip of what did this guy say to get him banned.
13 is crazy, by the way.
Hold on, you guys can't hear it. I can't hear it either.
13 is crazy, by the way. If you're a minor, you should kill yourself. If you are
Like,
under the
what?
age of 18, kill yourself.
What?
I hate you. I want you to die. Fuck you. You should kill yourself. I do not
what?
want you anywhere near my goddamn chat. You annoying little fucks.
Well, first of all, bro sounds like he's like 18. Kid, relax. You're a child yourself. You sound like you're a little boy. So let's calm down with calling out minors in your fucking community. Because A, you sound like a child. You sound like you're 18, 19 years old. You're right there with them. B, you have a model that it doesn't look like a kid, but it is very, it's not like kid-like, but it's very like appealing to kids, I think.
Get out. If you are a minor, get out of my chat. Kill yourself. You are annoying. I do not want you anywhere near me. You suck. I fucking hate children. If you are under the age of 18, get out. Kill yourself. Fuck you.
Bro literally, so bro crashes out. As a minor, I'm offended, yeah. Yeah, bro just like completely fucking crashes out. It's actually crazy how bad that crash out was. Like that was fucking cringe. Cringe as fuck. And apparently this is a VTuber that is known, is literally known in the industry for being kind of like a shit stirrer and kind of like a shithead, right? Which is kind of interesting to me because it's like, how the fuck are these people allowed on Twitch to just do and say like whatever the fuck that they want like that? So bro gets banned for a day. He gets banned for Norland, I'm fucking talking about something, man. What do you mean watch? I'm talking about a video. What do you mean? What do you mean watch a video? I'm watching a video at the moment. I'm not recording a video. I'm just talking about it. So anyway, bro gets banned for a day. And apparently, like, he only gets 1 day. And apparently, like, this is, like, apparently, like, their shtick. Like, this is, like, their big thing. And, how the fuck does how do people like this get a following of, like this big? And again, they probably never said anything that bad before. But they're known for this. Like they have like I've seen so many replies of like people that were collabing with them and things like that. Of like, oh yeah, he does this shit all the time. He makes people cry. He says some like crazy abhorrent shit. He apparently does this shit all the time. Yo, Procon, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I appreciate it, man. But anyway, yeah, of course it's a he, her, she, they. Apparently it's a fucking femboy. Like who would have fucking guessed, right? If you have your pronouns or if you're trans on Twitch, it's impossible for anything bad to happen to you because Twitch is afraid of pissing off the trans community. That's all it is. He, her, confused. They go by all pronouns. As a VTuber, the person with the zesty voice, all you need to do is pronouns, possibly self-diagnosed condition, gender dysphoria. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I mean, Blaze. Sounds like they don't want the trans community coming after them because that's the biggest thing. People are so afraid of being anti-woke that they're going to overlook stuff like this. But yeah, bro got a day ban. He got 1 day ban. Your notification was delayed for that sub. All of them are delayed. I know. I gotta fix it one day. Yeah, they got a day ban and they're already back to fucking streaming. Like, That's actually fucking nuts. How the fuck do you tell minors, children, you are telling minors for them to commit suicide, and you get a 24-hour ban on Twitch? Tectone called another streamer fat, which is objectively true. Progress is fat. Oh god, I'm gonna get a 2-week ban, boys. Sorry, goodbye. Yeah, he said something that is objectively true. That is a true statement. And he got a 2-week ban. Meanwhile, this VTuber, who just so happens to be trans, gets a day ban for literally saying, "Kill yourself, minors. You should all KMS." Like, what do you fucking mean, man? How do they get a day ban? Tectone got 2 weeks for telling a single chatter to kill themselves? Yep. If a kid actually did, Twitch could, he could be held liable. Oh yeah. And that's the crazy part to me, is that, like, you would think Twitch wants to protect themselves from this. You would think Twitch is, like, afraid and, like, doesn't want this kind of stuff to happen. Kirby Aerodigam looks insane. Yeah, it does. Could be a massive suit. It could be insane. It could be huge. All this. Hey guys, this fucking person. This person isn't like some crazy big streamer as well, right? So when it comes to like, when it comes to people like Hassan or iShowSpeed or Kai Cenat, I kind of understand why they are hesitant to ban these people. Because people like Hassan, they bring Twitch a lot of money. They bring Twitch a fuck ton of money. So it makes sense why they are generally hesitant to ban these people, right? Makes sense. I get it from a business perspective. Makes sense. But when we're talking about a fucking content creator who gets less average views than fucking I do, 74 average views, how the fuck is this person not just removed from the platform immediately? How is this not a perma and zero discussion after it? It's a perma and we move the fuck on. 1 day they were banned for. They were banned for 1 fucking day. A 74 CCV Andy just walks off scot-free for telling a group of peoples to kill themselves. Fucking absurd. What is wrong with Twitch? Well, the BS6 dumbass, you already know my POV, but I'm be honest, is new Twitch, new cheater trans, they unbanned him. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Companies are so afraid of pissing off the trans and the woke community. It's like, they refuse. They refuse to go in on these people. Big followings have a lot of drifters. Small communities have hardcore followers. I understand that, but it's still, there's no reason. A 76 CCV Andy, he should have been blown off the face of the fucking earth on Twitch, right? Not like literally killed, but I hate kids as much as him, but I know what to say online. Yeah, dude, I don't like children either. I think children need to get the fuck off the internet. I don't think children should be on the internet. If you are under the age of 18, I think being on the internet is a bad thing for you. And I'm going to keep it go even further with it. I legitimately think social media, there should be no one under the age of 18 on any social media, period. Social media for people under the age of 18 is probably one of the worst things that you can do to a child. It is so fucking bad. It is the worst thing to introduce your child to. The fact that like these kids are getting on Twitter and shit at like 12 and 13 years old is like the craziest thing to me. Like, okay, even going back in the days of Facebook, because I had MySpace, excuse me. I had a MySpace when I was probably 13 to 14 years old. Don't get me wrong. I also agree that's even bad, right? Going back on like MySpace, Facebook days, still way too early. When we're talking about these online platforms like Twitter, like Roblox, like TikTok, where the amount of different things that these minors are getting introduced to, the different ideas, the sexual, just everything that comes with like the area of like the online sort of like rhetoric nowadays, right? When it came to MySpace and Facebook, you were friends with your IRL friends, your parents, your grandparents, maybe your neighbors. That's it. There was no a For You page. There was no doom scrolling. There was, what did your friend post? What did your mother post? What did your father post? That was it. That was it. you didn't like have all of this like random content and random shit being shoved down your throat that was completely unmoderated, right? That's all it was. Nowadays, with things like TikTok and Twitter, there's like your For You page, there's your what is it called on Twitter? The not the following page. There's your it's also called For You. There's your For You page on Twitter, and they just feed you all of this nonsense. Your feed. That's a good way to put it. They're like, you're just fed like so much shit that like you didn't necessarily sign up for. And the amount of shit that is getting fed to our children and pushed down their throats on a day-to-day basis, it's fucking insane. There's no wonder, like, I am not surprised why mental illness and different and like, when I say mental illness, I'm gonna use it as a very broad term. When I say mental illness, I mean autism, I mean ADHD, I mean gender dysphoria. I literally mean everything that encompasses anything outside of like the norm as a person, right? It is no wonder why all of that is going up and up and up throughout the years as our children get more and more exposed to like the radicalization and the crazy shit that people just say on the internet. That's the only fucking reason. I didn't read chat at all there. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. It's a mental disorder, not a mental illness. Whatever. We can mince words all we want, but autism birthing, but I do agree. I'm not a scientist, and I would bet. Let's see. Let me do some research on this before I talk about it. Because I legitimately think, and I might piss some of you off when I say this, I legitimately think there is so many people that they have become convinced that they have some sort of disorder or some sort of illness that they don't actually have, that they were legitimately groomed into thinking they have. Right? Bro, the amount of people... Oh man, I gotta throw the music back on because I'm really getting into it, and sorry that we're really going on a tangent here. The amount of people that I've met on the internet, and if you have autism, if you have DID, if you have any of the things that I'm about to talk about, and you legitimately haven't, I'm sorry. The amount of people that are on the internet nowadays that say they have autism, bro. More people on the internet say they have autism than don't. So you're gonna sit here and tell me that over 50% of the population has autism? You're gonna tell me that 10 to 20% of the population has DID? No, the fuck you don't. No, the fuck you don't. I don't think it's just that. People love being the victims, so they find imaginary issues to feel special. Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. 100%. People who self-diagnose, who got diagnosed by a professional, they're probably correct. Yeah, exactly. I'm talking about, dude, because like I would have to find studies on this, but I would be willing to bet. Blazion said something earlier that 65% of autistic people are self-diagnosed. Blazion, I would not be surprised. I would have probably said it was higher. I would have said it was probably close to 80 to 90%. Because the amount of people that actually go out and get diagnosed for something is so incredibly fucking rare. Please look up pruning and what that means. Autism is very real and logical. I'm not saying autism isn't real. I never once said autism isn't real. But the amount of people on the internet that just claim that they have autism when it's because they're a little quirky or they have a little quirk or a little something a little bit different about them, or because they interpret things a little bit differently, it's more than the people that are not saying it, right? Like autism and DID are like the new cool things to have. Like, oh, it's cool to have autism, it's cool to have DID. None of these people act like me. I was diagnosed when I was very little. Exactly. And if you legitimately got your diagnosis from, a doctor when you were growing up, or, maybe later on in life, trust me, I get it. That is a thing. But like, that can exist. That could be true. And so can my statement also be true. Everyone in my workplace claims to be neurodivergent. Oh, God, yeah. Dude, it's so fucking crazy to me that so many people online just like claim to have these things because like that's like the new thing to have, because like that's like the excuse, right? It's so much easier to just be like, yeah, I just have autism and that's just how I am. And it's like, no, no, you're not. You're just making shit up to give you a fucking to give you like an excuse for things. It's how people on WebMD think they have cancer. Yeah. It's no different than people like Googling, Google these symptoms. Oh, that sounds like me. I have that. No, you fucking don't. And if you do, you probably do. But I would say it's much more likely that the people that claim that they have autism that never got an official diagnosis, and put that out there, that never got an official diagnosis, don't have the thing that they think they did, then do. And that might piss a couple of you guys people off, but you know what? I would, and I obviously I don't have the studies to back it up, but I would legitimately bet I would put a year's salary on that bet. Like, guys, just go on places like Tumblr. Go on Tumblr for 20 to 30 minutes. Go on Tumblr for 20 to 30 minutes. See how many people that will claim that they have DID, dissociative identity disorder, which means that they have other personalities and other things in their head, right? Go on Tumblr. Go on Tumblr and look. So, DID. 1.5% of the global population is estimated to have DID. You go on Tumblr, 1 in every 10 people have DID. That's not how it works. Or they claim they have DID. I need to be a little bit more careful with my verbiage because they claim. It's not diagnosed. Now you're saying makes sense without a diagnosis was an important key component. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying autism isn't the thing. I'm not saying DID isn't the thing. I do recognize that they are both things, and they are both very, very serious things. Post if they were a girl before making the transition when all the symptoms they had, you got diagnosed by a professional 12 years ago? Good. When all the symptoms they had were depression? Yeah, I mean, Blaze, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with gender dysphoria, right? It's the same thing with people becoming trans. There is a very real reason why more and more kids growing up are having gender identity issues. And it is because they are being influenced and because they are being shown and they're being, all these different radical ideas are being pushed down their throat from things that are considered okay on the internet. And I'm gonna take it a step further. Same thing with the other side of it, guys. Same thing with like political, like leaning politically right? I'm gonna be fair. I lean more right, but I'm more centrist than not. I'm gonna be fair. There is more, and well, I'm gonna be fair. There is more kids than more men nowadays being radicalized by people like Andrew Tate, by like being pushed like towards like the incel path, right? Dude, the amount of like men and like that are growing up that are incels and that hate women and just like have like these like really awful opinions and takes on women, it's the same fucking thing. It is because social media is pushing this shit down children's throats. It is making it okay to talk about. It is making it okay to be an incel and to encourage that behavior and to internalize that. Like, bro, the internet was such a fucking mistake for young people. It was such a fucking mistake, it's actually unreal. And that is the craziest thing for me to say, because I'm a person that grew up on 4chan. I started going on 4chan very shortly after 4chan was launched in 2004. 4chan came out in 2004. I was on that shit probably like a month after it came out. And 4chan is the craziest cesspool of the fucking internet. And even I, being exposed to all of that, didn't become like radicalized or convinced I had something that I didn't. Like, how? Right? Like, what the fuck? Rather be a gooner than an incel? Oh, yeah, same. I agree with Australia banning social media for sub-16s. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, 1,000,000%. I think we need to ban it for sub-18s. I don't think you should be on social media until you're 18. Like Filthy Frank said, pee-pee, poo-poo, penis, and vagina. Strong women with dicks, weak men with vaginas. True. True. Sub-21. 21 is a little too far for me personally, right? 21, 18, I'm okay with. We need to pass the survival skills on to our kids. We made it okay? Yeah. It's crazy how a lot of children are either oversensitive, moral, prude, or raging incel. Oh yeah, very. It's because, dude, these kids are being groomed on the internet. Hi, Meow. I agree with 21. You know what? Me too. I suddenly agree as well. Hi, Meow. Nice to see you. No, very legitimately. I think it's fair to say, and this may be taking a little bit too far. It may be taking a little bit too far. I feel like kids are just being groomed on the internet. Both sides. Both sides politically, left, right, when, women, female, male, whatever the fuck. Kids are being groomed for specific things on the internet nowadays. With, again, the feed, the For You page. Just shit shoved down their throat, day in and day out, that they shouldn't be exposed to, period. The kids are grooming each other now these days. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. I mean, where does the kids grooming other kids stem from, though? It comes from the internet and the the shit that they've been exposed to and the shit that's being shoved down their throat on a day-to-day basis, right? It is legitimately awful. I fear. I literally, and when I say fear, I literally fear for this generation growing up. It's kids wanting to try adult things with the other age, and it's wrong. Yeah. Yeah. This age, the current generation of like 10 to 16-year-olds, dude, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen with this generation. And I know that's like always the cool thing to say, right? We always hate the generation that's growing up, right? That's a very unk thing to say. But it's probably the worst that it has ever been. I would say even in history. I never met you, but I'm sure we would have a great talk. I've read this book called This Book is Gay, shown in school in 3rd grade. Teaches sex education, sure, but also fetishes. Stop, please. Yeah. What? This book is gay. What the fuck is this? We need to bring out the belt again. I am not a big fan of hitting children. Me personally, I don't think that's how you teach things. I think if anything, it's more of a net negative than a net positive. There is some net positives towards hitting children. What's the word? Not capital punishment. There's a specific word for it. But I think it causes more harm than good in the long run. Well, I do agree. Corporal. Yeah, have standards for kids. Yeah, I think having conversations and explaining why what they did was wrong makes for a more well-adjusted human as opposed to just hitting them, right? Because I was hit, and guys, I have a very bad complex because of being hit as a child. I don't think it teaches any good lessons at all. Well, I think it has some benefits, but I think overall net negative, it's not a good thing. Corporal punishment is officially what it's called. Gotcha. Okay. There, baby. Oh, the Freya. Search that shit up as I shown the shit to the alphabet community to show their faces right there. Their pages book. The book is gay and has no images. That's insane. Dude, Blazion, that actually kind of pisses me off that you told me about that. That's disgusting. And yeah, don't get me wrong, I think there's a lot of issues with the public school system as well. Oh, you don't want to be held anymore. Okay. I think there's issues with the public school system, but I think it's mostly just the internet. Yo, Shadow Man, what's up, man? Nice to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. This shit is real. Don't look it up. It'll make you sick to your stomach. I'm going to look it up offline because I think it's going to make me actually visibly upset if I read that shit out. If I start looking into that shit. A slap on the wrist is different than a punch. Yes. Slaps on the wrist, I'm totally for. Getting hit upside the head, ooh, that taught me some real bad behaviors. Getting hit upside the head. I got hit upside the head so and when I say hit upside the head, I mean hit upside the head. Public education cares more about adults than the kids. True. I'm gonna stay. What the fuck? I have Asperger's, and the way I can equate my life experiences, I'm a human computer that literally can't do math. Damn. It's banned in multiple states. Holy shit. Holy fuck. That's wild. That's wild to me. That's radicalization so much. There's a false narrative that more sex ed is going to fix the younger generations because of awareness, but that's just not true. Sex ed is giving these kids a manual book on how to do these things. Yeah, exactly. And what, dude, the craziest thing is, how the fuck have we not figured out that when you okay, I'm gonna use a very important analogy when it comes to this. When you tell kids what something is, and you tell them, here's the thing, but don't do that. Here it is, but don't do that. They're gonna fucking do it. Guys, remember the DARE program? You remember the DARE program from the 90s? If there's anything that wanted to make me try drugs more than drugs, it's the fucking DARE program. Dude, the DARE program made me so curious about drugs, it's fucking insane. What do you, like, here's all these crazy drugs. They'll make you feel so good, but they'll ruin your life. Yo, you're telling me I get instant satisfaction and like the bad parts come later? Oh, sign me the fuck up. Give me some marijuana. I can feel good now and maybe later it'll suck? Hell yeah, instant gratification, sign me the fuck up. Say no to drugs? Bro, the DARE program was such a fucking joke. Such a joke. Sex ed is important so in sexual crimes, they know what it is and have words for body parts and important for child safety. I'd say it's a little bit more nuanced than that. I do think it is important to teach, and again, I'm not an expert on this, guys. Take things I say with a grain of salt. I think it's important for them to know about their body and how it operates, as opposed to how to reproduce, what other people's things look like, and things like that. Well, would you be exposed to that at 12 years old? For DARE? Yeah, DARE. Dude, DARE I remember DARE, I'm pretty sure DARE started in like 2nd or 3rd grade. I'm pretty sure I had DARE that early. Because I was very, like, when the DARE program came out, that like fucked me up. I was like, whoa, you're telling me that there's like these things that I could take that make me feel really, really, really good? I'm listening. I'm listening. Where do I find these things that make me feel really good? Understanding how to feel your body versus understanding how to use your body. Exactly. Yeah. That's sort of the thought process that I was going down. DARE made me want to try coke in elementary school. Yeah. No, literally same. I didn't know what drugs is until 16. And that's the crazy part, Muha. If DARE didn't tell me what drugs were, I would have never fucking found out about drugs because they just like weren't within my immediate vicinity in my life. The only reason I knew they existed is because of DARE. That's the only reason. Like DARE, like I remember DARE, they're like, oh, if your friends ever come up to you and offer you weed, you turn that down. Like, bro, we're 12. What do you, there's no drug dealers in our fucking school. What do you mean? No one's gonna come up to me and give me drugs as a 12-year-old. What are you talking? Maybe 1% of the 1%. Sure, that shit happens, but like 99.9% of kids at 12 aren't being offered drugs by other people. I'm sorry. Think what age pedophiles are attracted to. Kids need to deposit so they can tell. Yeah, about themselves. I agree. Future problems are for future me to deal with. That's literally like basically what drugs are. Drugs are I'm gonna get real philosophical here for a second. Drugs in general are feel good now and stealing that feeling good from the future. Right? Maybe not as a one-to-one, but just as like a general understanding. That's how I feel like drugs generally are. You're stealing happiness from your future self. That's all they are. Oh man, I'm ghetto. Cute drug student from Walk Hard. Dude, the crazy part is I grew up in a very bad area. I grew up on the south side of Chicago, guys. So I was a prime candidate of DARE being successful. Guys, even in the south side of Chicago, I was never like approached at a very young age to try weed or given weed by someone. And I was in the fucking burbs. I was in south side Chicago. Like I'm born, raised south side. And it wasn't that bad. I think maybe 16 to 17 years old is generally when I started getting exposed to it. But not fucking middle school, not elementary school. The special eds shield us from the horrors, man. Whenever they separate the boys and started watch the videos, we go in another room, play games. Interesting. Never thought my first stream would be about school system and Dare. Yeah, Shadow, we generally don't talk about this kind of stuff, but we kind of went down a rabbit hole. But welcome to the stream, brother. Nice to see you. we generally aren't this philosophical, but it's been a day. I think it's hilarious. It is a pretty fun conversation. I love talking about this stuff, guys. Like, and again, I'm not the smartest person in the world. I have a lot of things that I say are probably wrong, but you know. Let's see. Truth or Dare in 2026 if Biden won again would be I dare you to sex change. Jesus Christ, that's wild. Remember when the worst things kids would do is smoking? Yup. Oh yeah. I don't know what they do in the States, but sex ed starts in grade 5 in my province around the age of puberty to explain what's happening. I'm okay with like kids understanding about themselves, but not like teaching about like the other sex and things like that. We didn't have Dare in my country. US is crazy. I wonder if there's any good. Is there any documentary nerds in chat? Is there a good Dare documentary that like people would recommend? Because I want to sit down and watch a good fucking documentary about Dare and how much of a fucking failure it is. I would love to watch that. Oh my god. I want to watch that now. Oh my god. Video made me want to do drugs because the dog talked to the person. You're telling me I could talk to my dog if I get high? I could talk to my animal? I want to talk to my animal. Wish there was a self-biology class to teach self-awareness instead of the idea of sex ed where delves into extensive details. Kids and numb. That is a good point now.
As mentioned, Dare was so bad at keeping teens
how the fuck?
Free, it accidentally
my fucking watch just made a phone call. Holy shit. This does have 2.2. Ooh. This does have 2.2 million views. This might be a good one to watch. I don't know if I'll watch it on stream, but I might watch it offline. This will be dude, the Dare program, like talking about the Dare program like unlocks something within me. Oh, this is the one? Wait, Meow, are you familiar with this one? Do you know about that that video? I thought it was Todd Howard. Mm-hmm. Okay, if it's got your seal of approval. If it's got your seal of approval. When are we doing drugs? I don't know. Who it's O'Cray. Talk to who? Talk to who, O'Cray? Who am I talking to? What is the DARE program? So for the non-Americans, the DARE program was a state-funded program introduced into middle schools to basically deter kids from doing drugs. They would talk about what these drugs are, what they do to you, they'll ruin your life, how to say no, etc. But here's the thing. When you're in middle school, you don't fucking know what drugs are. Didn't Reagan put that shit out? Probably. That sounds familiar. Is it a bunch of Canadians in here? I have a very diverse group of watchers. I think I have a 36% group of United States watchers, and everything else is past the 36%. Make her reactivate and go off on tangents? Yeah, I should. Sex ed was done, when done properly, isn't a promotional. It's just information that kids go, okay, other than the bad teachers and bad curriculum. There is a lot of bad teachers and a bad curriculum as well. The public school system in America is a fucking joke. It's such a joke, man. Is drugs just an American thing? Completely unaware of drugs and shit where I live in Europe, man. I think it goes pretty hand in hand with our extensive gun culture. Let me think about that a little bit. Drugs in America is a very, very big thing, but I think it's got a lot to do with the when I say gun culture, I mean like illegal gun culture, right? Like gun running and drug running, with like Mexico and things like that. Reagan didn't do the DARE program. It started in the 90s, but Reagan started the political war on drugs a decade before it. Okay. Learned about drugs from my friends because their parents sold weed. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, even I didn't have it that bad. What the fuck? Where'd you people grow up? What the fuck? I literally didn't have my first experience with drugs in person until like 16, 17 years old. That's crazy. War on drugs have a Streisand effect? More or less, yeah. I think it's mostly surrounding like the war on drugs, yeah. conduit to pretend to help kids when you actually indoctrinating kids, just like the internet censorship to help kids, but you want my personal information, my comment address, etc. True. That's weed! Yeah, right. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What else did I miss? What are you guys talking about? You guys are... By the way, guys, I love the vibes. I love how much you guys are talking. I appreciate the fuck out of all of you for vibing and having a conversation with me, especially about a very... These are very, like, rough topics to talk about. I truly understand it. You guys are all being very mature, and you guys are being very mature for your age. Every time I go to PetSmart, I think of a grooming joke, because you always see, like they talk about, like, grooming on the side. I literally always go, like, I think in my head to a grooming joke every single time. Every single fucking time I think about a grooming joke. I'm 27, I'm not 19. To be fair, Blazy, on that, I do have a pretty decent amount of, like, younger, like, early 20s people that I know hang out in my chat. Which all the minors should kill! We had a recovered addict teach us about drugs, but her arm looks so fucked from all her veins shooting heroin. Do you guys remember, God, there was another program. Do you guys remember Scared Straight? You guys remember that? Scared Straight? We actually had Scared Straight. We had that in school. We had an actual presentation of Scared Straight in school as well. That might have been a little more effective than Dare, but it really didn't, like, I really didn't do anything. I remember we had, like, a actual presentation where they had, like, ex-cons, like, come in, like, on, like, the stage and, like, in middle school. Question mark? So, long story short, what Scared Straight is like, they would bring in either ex-cons or cons, like Norlin. Ooh, Norlin, I probably... Sorry, Norlin. Cons or ex-cons, it was a show, I think, primarily. But they would, like, come in and, like, have a presentation and, like, talk about how the prison system ruined their life, how they had to, like, fight every day in prison, and they would, like, yell at you and be like, I'm hard, and you're gonna see me in prison, and I'm gonna, you know, and it was meant to deter kids from wanting to commit crime to eventually go to prison. I'm gonna grape you. I'm gonna tie you to the radiator and grape you. Remember Scared Straight from Boondocks? We need a new Boondocks, man. We need new Boondocks. Boondocks in 2025 would go fucking insane. Holy shit, Boondocks would go crazy nowadays. Scared Straight was wild though. That was another one that was kind of crazy. We didn't have that here in my country. In Europe, we had like a stupid ass fire drills that were always ass. Don't you know what to do? I think it's a courtyard of we had people come through the jail when I was in, people with kids. The guards would find the biggest, toughest guys to stand at the window and try to scare the kids. They would get an extra tray at chow time for it. Oh, that's awesome. What the fuck? That's amazing. Boondocks would not be allowed. Oh, Boondocks would get canceled. They would immediately get canceled. But they would have some good fucking fun talking points. They would have some great talking points. Oh, look at Loki wanting some water. These cats just love to drink out of my cups. They refuse to drink out of their own bowls. And I have bowls that, they're like, they're always flowing, so they're not like sitting. They still love to drink out of my cups. Addicted to the gamer subs? It's just water. I want to make that clear. There's only water in there. There's no gamer subs. I don't give caffeine to my pets. That would be crazy. But, okay, let's watch it really quick. I wanted to watch it offline. Probably, because they want. Yeah, true. Are you taking protein? Creatine done? I'm not. I don't want to take creatine because I don't want to retain water because I'm in an aggressive cut. So I don't want to take creatine. But I'm eating enough protein, so I don't need to take protein. My diet is primarily existing of like chicken and chicken. What is this?
Come on. Huh? I can't. Why you can't? Because the door's not open all the way.
Literally Scared Straight.
The door is not open wider. Okay. Guess where you staying tonight? Here. You're damn right you are. He's trying to get out.
It's so, dude. Scared Straight is so funny. Chicken breast? Holy shit! God damn! I'm eating a ton of chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets are like my go-to right now. I don't know if you guys have something called P. Terry's where you live, but I had P. Terry's nuggets a few weeks ago, and I know I should be making my own nuggets. I totally understand, but these specific nuggets from P. Terry's are like fucking crack, and I can't stop getting them. They're so goddamn good. P. Terry's is it's a fast food chain. Yeah, and they have some of the best chicken nuggets to ever exist. They're lightly breaded. 9 of them is only 300 calories and a fuck ton of protein. So yeah, I'm just eating like mostly chicken. Chicken, rice, beans, a little bit of cheese, but nothing. I'm not eating anything crazy. Primarily chicken is what I've just like been eating. Brown rice. I've been eating a lot of white rice. P-Terry's don't exist here in Europe. Yeah, I think it's a Texas thing.
Trying to ruin our cool
Aren't nuggets like fried? They're very lightly breaded. The ones that I eat.
Eggs on frying pans.
This is your brain on drugs.
Oh, I remember This Is Your Brain on
Dad.
Drugs. That was a good one.
it by watching you.
And the granddaddy of them all.
People will tell you that drugs are cool and that everybody's doing them.
I learned it by watching you.
Dare. Today we're learning how the Dare campaign was a bigger failure than you realized. Some of the earliest studies of Dare's effectiveness exposed Dare as being a pretty useless program for keeping teenagers off of drugs and alcohol.
Okay, I didn't know that they
zero-chill
identified that early
educational
on.
approach to keeping these curious, hormonal, rebellious little hooligans off of drugs was not working, and in fact was having the opposite intended effect. Turns out, teenagers are less of a learn by riveting PowerPoint presentation and more of a do it and see if we die kind of learners. They might have been taught to say, just say no, but they were way more likely to say, ah, yes, to a bag full of those items they learned about in school if they completed the DARE program than those who didn't. If only DARE had listened to it.
So how the fuck did we identify that so early on and yet still have the program run? Because I'm pretty sure DARE is even coming back. Or they tried. I'm pretty sure it's either coming back or they wanted it to come back. Let me fact check that. Yeah, it started to try to come back. That's fucking wild. That's insane. That they identified that it wasn't working, it was doing the opposite effect, and they still tried to bring it back.
Dad who told them this would happen.
Who taught you how to do this stuff?
SMART, the program that inspired and birthed DARE, also failed in its earlier days, suffering
I don't
from
remember SMART.
the same arrogant idea that students would blindly listen
See
to
that
an
DARE shit
authority,
quick hit
having
his
never
fingers,
seen
man,
a
yeah.
John Hughes film or seemingly met a teenager. But when SMART reached out to DARE to inform them of the changes made to better the program by making it work, DARE
SMART
resisted.
Oh, okay. So SMART was another DARE-like program that identified that DARE was such a piece of shit, and then DARE. Okay, I understand now.
It is, after all, right there in its name. The most damning study was commissioned by the National Institute of Justice and conducted by the Research Triangle Institute that said the program was occupying space and hoarding funding from
Still no
other
idea what
programs
SMART is.
that actually
I don't know
had
the
value
what the
and,
acronym
you
is
know,
for.
worked. The NIJ never published the findings that DARE was a dud, so the charade continued in schools across the nation.
The findings. So wait. The NIJ, the National Institute of Justice, they got all this data. They confirmed DARE doesn't work, but they never published the data. Dude, I fucking hate the government, man. I fucking hate the government so fucking much. It's actually unreal. What the fuck do you mean?
Never published the findings that DARE was a dud, so the charade continued in schools across the nation. Meanwhile, our fragile youths were being corrupted by the temptation created by the very thing mentioned.
Dude, I remember doing this. So the DARE would give out these pencils that says too cool to do drugs, and if you sharpened them down enough, it would just say do drugs, and it would be the funniest fucking shit in the
Keep
world.
them on the straight and narrow. The temptation of knowledge.
Kids
As
more likely
mentioned,
to use
DARE
that
was
as their
so
program.
bad at keeping teens drug-free, it accidentally turned them into little Jim Morrisons thanks
It
to
did.
the fun
It
social
literally
psychology
did.
phenomenon known as the boomerang effect. Basically, by telling somebody
Pass
they
failed
shouldn't
successfully,
do
yep.
something because they might die, it makes the person morbidly curious to test that theory. Cheating death?
That's wild, man.
Sounds fun. Couple that with teenagers' very loose grasp on how fragile life is, and well, you're gonna tempt dumb kids to do some experimenting. Dare might have been saying
Tide
doing
Pods,
lines
man.
of cocaine can cause your heart to stop beating, but all those rebellious teens heard was, "That'll show, Dad."
YOLO, yep.
do this stuff?
They did have a lion mascot named Darren, and pretty sure Smart didn't, so
I wonder how many furries were spawned because of the Dare Lion. It's gotta be thousands, right? Surely it's thousands that like this mascot being introduced to all these kids and like being like really pushed on him. I'm pretty sure a lot of furries were spawned because of him.
they knew what kids liked.
I'm
Despite
shitposting a
mountains
little
of
bit, but-
overwhelming evidence, the general public
Most furries probably
stood
because
by
of
the
Lola
Dare
Bunny.
program throughout.
To be fair, I fucking loved Lola Bunny. She was like kind of my sexual awakening, and I didn't turn out to be a furry. I just like girls with cat ears and tails. But I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. I just like girls with cat ears and like, you know. I'm not like a 100% a furry. Lola was hot. Lola was so hot. Go watch her voice so horny in that movie. I'm doing this for scientific purposes. We're doing this for scientific purposes. Also, rip the YouTube VOD. YouTube VOD destroyed.
You want to play a little one-on-one, doll?
Doll? On the
You're right. It's probably been like 15 years since I've heard her voice. She really was talking very seductively in this movie. I never realized it.
Bugs. Sure. Ooh, heat hot. There she goes. Ready?
Also, can we talk about the animation? Bro, the animation in 1996, this is insane. How the fuck is this so good animation with Michael Jordan just fucking standing like this? Dude, animation in the 90s was fucking crazy.
Ready? Yes. I got it.
Watch Me Frame Roger Rabbit. Oh, I remember that one.
Yes. Don't ever call me doll.
Guys, I think I'm really starting to like Space Jam.
Hey, nice playing with you.
Very smooth.
She's obviously nuts about me.
Obviously.
Mais oui.
Okay, where's the ball?
Did he smell Pepe Le Pew? Wait, this has been a meme ever since the 90s. Bro smelled the ball she was playing with. Bro, I thought like the smelling like the chair thing was like new. Damn, we had Sniffa all the way back in 96. I never realized it. Now picture as a girl cosplaying Lola Bunny. I've seen some crazy good Lola Bunny
Okay,
cosplays.
where's the ball?
But yes, I know he's a perv. I remember that.
Let's do some drills.
Pepe's always been a rapist? Yeah, I remember. A lot longer than the 90s?
Anyone lend me a pair of sneakers?
Damn. That's so funny. But yeah, Lola was a baddie. I remember how much of a baddie she was. But I didn't think she was that much of a baddie. That was wild.
The 90s. Parents loved Dare. It was nice. It had good intentions. There were police involved.
That can be shown
It got
nowadays?
to talk
Oh, God,
to your
yeah.
kids about drugs, so
Oh,
you
yeah,
didn't have
they
to.
would cancel
There was a
Pepe Le
little
Pew.
mascot. What's not to love? Who cares if it was a giant waste of time and money?
Jessica Rabbit
Dare
had a
settled
divorce
into their
too.
impeccable reputation by having the audacity to say, knocking Dare is like kicking your mother, or saying that apple pie doesn't taste good. Ignoring that some apple pie is nasty, and it might not taste good. And look, some mothers might need to be kicked. What if your mom wasn't moving and you needed to see if she was alive? A little kick might be all that's standing between her and death. And now, since everything is bad and facts are alternative, now there's a push to bring Dare back to schools. Oh, did you think this story was not?
When was this? 6 years ago, 2019. So they were trying to bring it back in 2019. Oh my God.
Going to involve Jeff Sessions? Because this story definitely involves Jeff Sessions. Former Attorney General and ex-Keebler elf Jeff Sessions said in 2017 that, despite research to the contrary, he still believed DARE worked. Why?
We know it worked before, and we can make it work again. Brother, they literally fucking studied it and realized that it didn't work. What the fuck do you mean we... Dude, I hate politicians, man. Politicians are the... Dude, I'm gonna keep it a buck, guys. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And this isn't even a hot take. I hate all politicians. All politicians are fucking dog shit. Every single one, except for one. I kind of like Bernie. Bernie, I feel... I may not agree with 100% of all the things that Bernie says, but he is a straight shooter. I will give him that. I don't agree with everything, but he's a straight shooter. I fucking hate all politicians, man. They're all fucking dog shit. They got kids addicted. That's what worked. Damn. So we think it was like a government psyop. We think it was like a government psyop to continue to push the narrative for the war on drugs. What if that was really it? Because the war on drugs is a very big talking point from the Reagan era. I wonder if that was one of the main reasons why they wanted DARE to continue. Because they knew the war on drugs and how successful it was and how much money it was making America.
Well, because he just did.
Raven
That's
from
enough
Teen
to spend
Titans.
money
Raven
on
from
things
Teen
that
Titans
objectively don't
is
work,
a good one.
right? I mean, case in point, the wall. At least DARE was cheap,
Drugs now,
right?
yes, makes sense.
Oh no, DARE cost a ton of money. DARE and the Lion does not work for free.
Wait, DARE? How much money could have DARE possibly cost? There's no way DARE cost that. How? What do you mean it cost a lot of money? They would send like a police officer, like 2 or 3 police officers to a school, have like a 3 to 4 hour presentation. Billions? Stop.
Guys.
I hope they tell us how much money the program costs every year.
There's a lot of demand for meddling lion mascots who didn't do drugs and demanded the same.
Please tell us. Please give me a monetary number so I can freak
What
the fuck
started
out.
local to Los Angeles soon spread to an estimated 75% of the country and was so vastly supported that local, state, and federal governments gave the program somewhere between $200 million to $2 billion just in the year 2003. Well,
And I thought that was total. I thought they were going to say total, not in 1 year. What the fuck? Oh my God. 200 million. Okay, first of all, that's kind of a crazy range. I would need this to be fact checked. 200 million to 2 billion is a pretty big leap. So I would need to I want to look into that. But that is still fucking insane. For 1 year. 1 fucking year. Sure, trading cards, randomized funds, it makes sense. There's program costs servers past 1 billion with little accounting. Oh my fucking God. They set aside money for DARE from 1.5 million next year. Holy shit, dude. How did it go from 1.75 million to 99 to hitting that much money within 4 to 5 years? Holy shit. He's not evaluated the program. Said her office isn't equipped to carry out such studies. They didn't even evaluate what they were... Stop. The Office of the Attorney General is supposed to have issued an annual report on the progress made in establishing. But Montgomery has not evaluated the program. Said her office isn't equipped to carry out such studies. Think it's responsible of local departments to decide whether the program is working for them? What the fuck? I knew I hated DARE, but what the fuck? It gets worse the more I look into it, man. No government oversight for the government? Right? What the fuck? Why do Americans insist on wasting so much governmental money since the market crash? One of the issues is like, what the fuck do you do, man? What do you do to get back at the government, right? It's like, yeah, you can not, I don't know why my screen is like broken. It's like, yeah, you can not like promote these people into power, but like they're all like shitty already. How the hell did that like break? Hold on, like that, like opening that website in full screen like broke my fucking computer. Hold on.
Several years worth of
I gotta get back to where we were.
Ignored, and a detailed financial audit was with a better idea. The idea stopped hemorrhaging. Well, studies proved it ineffective. Think about that. $2 billion to fund a program that fundamentally did not work. Only after several years worth of research that could no longer be ignored and a detailed financial audit did the government stop hemorrhaging money into the program.
That's fucking nuts. That's insane.
The idea behind the original DARE curriculum was simple.
Free money for the
Tell
department
kids
that
about
made
the
it?
devastating consequences of cigarettes, alcohol, and illegal drugs.
I think paying for by taxes is always inflated. Oh yeah.
Right? In theory, it should work. In practice,
I just never
it did
thought
not.
about it. It was
But
like, I never
lazy
knew it was
teachers who
that
didn't
bad.
want to come up with a better idea, and police officers who just needed to show they were trying, were convinced that education was their best tool when it came to prevention, without realizing that such a direct approach may not work on young children. Current DARE president Frank Pagarios once said, "Everyone believed that if you just told students how harmful these substances and behaviors were, they'd stay away from them."
Does bro not understand that kids just don't just blindly believe everything that they hear? Like, what the fuck do you mean? We just believed the kids would hear what we're saying and just believe it. What?
Fortunately,
how
young
out of
kids
touch can
weren't
you
as
be?
receptive to the education as a prevention approach. School
Not-
is
yeah,
boring.
exactly, Blake,
Learning
man.
is
What the
hard.
fuck?
Everybody just wants to go home, watch TV, and eat snacks.
You live off a grift?
And
Yeah,
not
Bernie,
hear
we're
about lung
fucked in
cancer when
America.
you're 12 years old. Despite this, the program continued. It was, after all, the 80s, and let me tell you, people hated drugs in the 80s.
You know, getting into drugs and being high is a real stupid thing to do.
I know how to use this and make little kids all eyes. Yeah.
Every decade
It's not
needs a
stupid
scary
idea, she's
boogeyman
lying.
to rally behind and blame all of our deep-rooted societal problems on. And in the 80s and into the 90s, the blanket term drugs was the 9/11 of the times.
Let's touch
and
Hot
who
Box,
was
do
steering
something
this
discussion.
illegal
Oh, yeah.
caravan of bad hombres? A sweet
Nancy
little old lady by
Reagan,
the
yup.
name of Nancy Reagan.
Nancy
in
fucking
the early
Reagan.
1980s, America's grandma had it with all of these drugs and demanded the youths of America just say no.
Yeah, I remember
First
this.
Lady Nancy went from
Not,
school
not,
to school.
not that I was okay. When I say I remember this, not because I was there, but I have studied this a little bit. No, I wasn't physically there because I'm not that old, guys. I know about the Just Say No program.
Telling children
I wasn't there. I'm not 40.
just say no to all of these drugs with a t-shirt. Once she'd absorbed enough child's fear to
August
energize
40.
herself,
I'm 34,
Nancy would
guys.
swing into the occasional rehab center to gather horrible tales of people. She then shared these horror stories with all of America, which in turn made the whole country say, hell no, to people who said, hell yes, to drugs.
Today,
What
Hell
was?
yes.
Oh, this is a Scruff McGruff. I forgot about Scruff McGruff. Wait, Scruff McGruff. Oh, I forgot all about him. Was he a drug one? I remember he was the one that you take a bite out of crime, right? That was Scruff McGruff, I'm pretty sure. You're 7 years older than me, definitely Unk. Yeah, I'm
To
34,
drugs.
man. But I'm gonna be 35 in about 3
today,
months.
there's a drug and alcohol abuse epidemic in this country, and no one is safe from it.
And the plan worked. A boogeyman was created. The Reagan administration's pulverizing advocacy for anti-drug causes resulted in 64% of Americans in 1985 believing drugs were the #1 issue in the nation. Sorry, AIDS.
So, won't you join us
Holy
in this
shit.
great new national crusade?
Nancy's PR campaign worked, and America was all in on DARE.
You're a baby,
Yes,
Blasian.
teach our kids the perils of drug addiction, Darren. Give the people what they want. But like the cordless phones, beepers, and the Rachel, DARE couldn't make it past the 90s, as it became harder to ignore the evidence that the
Yeah,
program
but then
was
it
deeply
did.
flawed.
But then
and
it did. It was
abject
trying to resurface
failure.
his head.
Move over drug abuse resistance education.
Keeping
and
it
make
real?
way for
Oh,
the
I remember
snazzy
Keeping
new
It Real.
program with a very unfortunate name, Keeping It Real.
I remember Keeping It Real.
The program Keeping It Real replaced DARE in 2009 in middle schools and eventually expanded.
See, I didn't know this because I had completely been out of the, well, not out of the school system. I graduated in 2009, so I didn't realize it replaced DARE. Interesting. Okay.
to elementary schools in 2013. Choosing to forego the 45-minute dreary lecture that children normally enjoy, Keeping It Real opts for a more interactive model that teachers and DARE officers noted children didn't hate. student engagement was markedly higher. It's not a regular anti-drug program. It's a
American
cool
history, yeah.
anti-drug program.
Keeping it real goes wrong. Yeah, I remember that. When keeping it real goes wrong.
You could tell a surly teen to just say no until you're blue in the face and pat yourself on the back for all the good work that you did that day. But in the real-life scenario that this same teen is offered a fistful of bud, the odds are pretty high they panic and say, okay, sure, and just take some of that devil's cabbage. Keeping It Real arms teens with more tools in their belt by approaching potential drug solicitations in more realistic terms. The core of the program is in the acronym: refuse, explain, avoid, and leave. Real proposes at first offering
I didn't
an
realize it had an
explanation for why
acronym.
they don't want to do something. Or if possible, attempt to avoid the issue. I see Billy is offering meth to my classmates. I think I'll take a different route home and maybe avoid Billy for the day.
What?
And finally, if that...
Where are these models? What is this? What are we watching? Where? Surely this isn't real, like real promotional material. Surely he made this just for the video, right? There's no fucking way this is like real promotional material, keeping it real use. I don't believe it.
They can leave. Oh, right.
I
don't
sure hope
have
not.
to do meth. I have a body autonomy, and I can just leave and go
Sims?
somewhere
Eh,
where
it's
there
not
is no
Sims.
meth. The great thing
Look
about
like
this
adult
program
games
is
and
it's
Steam.
applicable to so many other scenarios in these young kids' lives. The goal of Keeping It Real is to help kids get out of any situation that makes them uncomfortable, almost as if teenage drug use is a symptom of being a complicated, growing, changing person trying to fit into a society of insecure, relentlessly cruel teenagers and not the
Founders
cause
Lord,
of all
the
their
kids know what
problems.
drugs are, so
And
the
you know
first
the
time they
best thing
confront
about
drugs,
keeping
like
it
the
real?
person.
It
Yeah.
actually works. The results so far have been overwhelmingly positive, according to a report from the Scientific American that
interesting.
concluded students who completed Keeping It Real indicated they used drugs and alcohol less than those in the control group that did not. The report claims the skills and ideas taught by Keeping It Real are more likely to stick with students and reduce substance abuse at a rate that was 72% higher than the control group. The old boring snooze fests of DARE pasts have been replaced with student interaction and group work, teaching them various ways to just say no to drugs.
I mean, that
According to
is
Sergeant
objectively
Christine Rapp
much
of
better.
Indiana, a DARE officer for 16.
And it's not even hard to be much better than Dare, because Dare was just like, Dare did nothing. Dare literally was just like, here's drugs, here's what they do to you, don't do them. Oh, okay.
Years, the interaction and group work are awesome because we learn by doing much more than by hearing. When they learn the ways to say no to friends, they absolutely love getting up in front of the class and acting those out.
Jesus Christ.
The world doesn't need any more drug addicts or alcoholics. But what they definitely do need are more improv troops. Did Dare keep you away from drugs, alcohol, and cigarettes?
Yeah, what a good,
Let us
what a
know
good
in the
video.
comments below.
I'm really happy. I was gonna watch
while
that
you're at it,
offline,
check
but
out
that was a damn good video. Learning a lot. Damn, $200 million to $2 billion in 1 year alone is insane. That's actually absurd. Like if someone just told me that, I would have been like, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You're lying. W Europe. Yeah. I would have said you are lying. I would have not believed that, but lo and behold, no, apparently that was an actual fucking thing. Jesus Christ, man. That's scary. That much money going into that type of nonsense is such a fucking joke. Such a fucking joke, man. Anyway, what are you guys doing? All over the country that took a lot of money. That is a fuck ton of money. That is a disgusting amount of money. That was, and nothing became of it. No good came out of it. It only bad things came out of it. Like legit bad. No good. It was all bad that came out of it. Ugh. I'm not surprised though. Again, I knew how much of a joke there was. I just think didn't think it was that much of a fucking joke. Cool. That was a fun little react. Oh man.
Information from Betty Crocker.
I apologize to all the young kids, all the Zoomers in chat that won't understand the nostalgia of some of these commercials, but
It's the most exciting
I gotta
thing you
sit
can
through
do
this at
with
least
the
for a few
inside of
minutes.
a cake.
At least for a few
Introducing the
minutes, we
Betty
gotta
Crocker
see it.
Bacon
We gotta look at
Film,
some
a
of these.
delightful
Shipping and handling, call 1-800-765-2564 or send check or money order to
Dude, this next one.
Call now.
Come on, Matt. All right, come on.
Hey kids, follow the
Fucking Zoo Pals. Can you cut the lull part out? Still use your video for YouTube? I probably can.
Buzz, buzz, two pals, quack,
Fucking Zoo Pals, man. Dude, Zoo Pals is I was a little too old for Zoo Pals, but I mean, these commercials played in 2005, 2009. I swear I was a kid. They probably did. I stopped watching TV around that time. You never got Zoo Pals? Oh, listen. Go buy yourself some Zoo Pals. You deserve it.
Summers are great.
I remember Sylvian. That one wasn't really that hype. Floam was a good one. I remember Floam.
Look, now you can turn anything into a
Floam was kind of cool. I never bought Floam though. What else do we have? Yeah, that Floam commercial is wild.
The ultimate party activity. Mix and match delicious flavors
I don't remember that one.
God,
some of these suck. SpaghettiOs.
Take it away.
Whoa.
Campbell's SpaghettiOs. Oh yeah.
Dark depths of the oceans to meet and
Bro. I remember this so, like, the back of, like, this just unlocked the core memory. The Zoo Books. Dude, Zoo Books, I swear to God, I saw this commercial more than anything on TV back in the day. Zoo Books was like every other commercial. Fever dream watching these right now before falling asleep. Dude, Zoo Books, that's crazy. What are we doing, Memory Lane? Yeah, we were talking about 2000 stuff, so this popped up on my recommended. We played a lot on Cartoon Network. That's like all I watched. Oh, is this one? Is this when she drops the can and it follows them all the way back home?
But I love Chef.
I love Chef. I love Chef. Oh, what a fun commercial. How's everybody else? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm not bored. I'm enjoying nostalgia, man. This was a good one. Education Connection. I remember this one.
I'm looking for an hourly wage. I went to high school, didn't do great.
A bumblebee, a monkey, and so many
Oh,
more.
is this Pillow Pets?
Everyone needs a pillow. Why
Pillow
not?
Pets.
Pillow Pets are great for travel.
Dude,
Look,
my
PJs fit
ex,
right inside.
my
Perfect for the overnight
my
trips to
ex,
Grandma's
like when I
house.
was in
This
my
is more than just
early
another
20s,
stuffed
was
animal. This is a
obsessed
pillow
with
that
Pillow
your child or
Pets.
grandchild will
She
use every
fucking
night.
loved
And
Pillow
with
Pets.
a purpose. Every pillow pad is made of ultra-soft, high-quality chenille fabric. The heavy-duty stitching ensures years of enjoyment.
The
And they're
Snuggies?
even
Oh,
machine
Snuggies is a good
washable.
one.
Pillow Pets are so soft and huggable.
You
All
had
it
one?
takes is one
I feel like-
hug,
I
and
feel like
your
most
child or
girls have
grandchild
one.
will fall in love with their pillow. Get their Pillow Pet. Pillow Pets come with a full 60-day money-back guarantee. So go online right
Pillow Pets
now.
are fun.
VHS DVDs we've ever offered. And through this special TV offer,
remember
you can get
this.
2 DVDs for the price
Jetson
of 1.
Planes,
You
what
get
the
to see
fuck? Is that the pillow with the
Little
magnets?
Planes, starring
It didn't have
Stumpy
magnets, it had a little
Planes,
Velcro
Open
that
Planes,
like was
the
Velcro at the bottom.
Old plane, new plane,
And it would like
fast plane.
stay as like a little thing.
through the house with secret booby traps. Shaggy's been
I don't remember. Well,
Watch out, Daphne.
I feel like I've seen this, but I don't remember having it or playing it.
Really is the Scooby-Doo haunted house.
Is there a bird-looking one with orange color?
From the prehistoric past and the limitless
Love it.
future comes Roboraptor. Fluid biomechanical motion and 3 programmable behavior
I know what
modes.
that is. Dude, Little Bear from Cartoon Network, from Nickelodeon.
Fluoride-free and has great flavors.
I like Little Bear. I fuck with Little Bear. Nerf, it's Nerf or nothing.
And Strike Recon.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, guys. I still fuck with Nerf guns. I still love Nerf guns. I'm 34, and you bust out a Nerf gun, I'm playing with that motherfucker.
CS6,
Your kids love
the
Little Bear? Oh,
blaster
dude, tell
you
me,
can
that's awesome.
customize for any mission. For night missions, equip the red spylight to spot hidden targets.
The Bionicle commercials,
For
yeah.
multi-target
You like
missions,
Little Bear?
the 6
Yeah,
dart
Little Bear's
quick-fire
cute.
clip
He's
gives you
awesome.
extra
Little Bear taught some really good, like that show taught some very good lessons. It wasn't anything crazy. It was just very nonchalant. It taught some good lessons. It wasn't anything fucking wild or taught anything crazy. It was a nice, good kid show.
And for long-range missions, flip
I love
Comes in
Nerf.
one of 4 different colors.
Doodle Bear, I
Watch
remember the
multiple
Doodle
pans and
Bears.
tattoos.
You like
Each bear
drawing them?
sold separately.
Hey, Furby!
Furbies!
Hey, Furby! Yeah.
I wasn't like just like, no, I was like, I appreciate.
Hey, Furby!
Dude, I remember
Knock, knock.
Furbies were impossible to
Sing
get.
me a song.
I remember trying, like, I wanted a Furby so bad, I think for Christmas when I was 2000. And I remember, like, having to go to, like, hundreds of stores with my grandmother trying to find me a Furby.
No,
Mr. Bucket? No. Was Weird Out by Furbies? They are weird.
You never know
They're
what's
very
gonna
weird.
happen.
I remember I remember you'd be like laying in bed at night and your Furby would just start going off like on the other side of the room and like saying like weird shit. Oh man, fucking nightmare fuel.
You just gotta say.
Hey, Furby!
Oh, Pokemon! What? Dude. Oh my god, I need to buy a Game Boy Advance. I am an adult with adult spending money. I am going to buy a Game Boy Advance. I'm probably going to go to a secondhand video game store. I'm buying a Game Boy Advance. I'm going and buying one sometime this week. I want one. Seeing this image just like brain blasted me with memories. Oh, I love these so much. I can't remember if I think I had the purple one, like the purple like see-through one. I think I had the purple one, but I know I had this one at one point as well.
Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire.
Ruby and Sapphire.
Only for Game Boy Advance. Rated
Game
for
Boy SP
everyone.
was better. Which one was the SP?
languages for 20 years.
Hi, I'm
I don't remember this.
Muzzy is the #1 language.
Oh, Advanced S. Oh. The foldable?
Love Muzzy.
Oh, yeah, SP was nice. This one was it was giving me the clamshell one. Yeah.
Why spend a
Sure that sings? What the fuck? You sing for 2 days. No one cares about that. They missed some real this video sucked. Dude, to be totally honest with you, this video kind of sucked. Those weren't even really good commercials. Like I wanted shit like this. Like the Snapple commercials. What else? Kool-Aids, yep. Glass bottle Snapple. Dude, I miss glass bottle Snapples. I remember these crashed on the commercials, but I don't remember what they were for.
Goodbye!
Do you remember this? What is this?
Don't be racist. I am a building and I've got news for you. Hey, there's Steven. Black.
I have no idea what the fuck that was.
You'll also get.
Oh, good thing there's free
Safe, perfect, bro.
Space goes coast to coast. This is Willie Nelson.
Adult Swim commercials were so good. OG Adult Swim was so fucking good. OG Adult Swim was so good. All kids out of the pool. It's Adult Swim. You know what? You know what's crazy? I bet most kids don't understand why Adult Swim is named Adult Swim. I don't think they understand that Adult Swim is like a thing that like at certain times for pools that kids just don't get to swim anymore and it's only adults. I bet a lot of people don't realize that because they don't have that like sort of branding anymore. Adult only pools. Yeah, but there was also not only adult only pool squeeze, there's specific times where kids aren't allowed to swim in pools. Specific times.
Take the guesswork.
Aqua
and the
globes,
worry out
man,
of
I remember
watering your
these.
plants for only $19.90. Easier. I just place them
I
and
want
bake 'em.
cookies.
Voices of our time.
Mom trials didn't work. Oh no.
In a once in a
Damn. Trip down memory lane. Chia Pets? Chia Pets were cool. Chia Pets were badass. Chad, I'm gonna wrap up. I'm a little eepy. Tomorrow we should be doing unboxing of some V-Card. Fuck, I know. We got sidetracked talking about too much shit. I was gonna play some U33. I will be back tomorrow, 9 p.m. We're opening a case of V-Card. We're opening 12 boxes of V-Card tomorrow, assuming they show up. Assuming they actually show up. Fingers crossed. Should be fun. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you all for being very mature. I know we talked about some very sensitive and very like rough topics. Very happy we all were able to have a conversation as a whole without anyone getting offended or getting mad at each other. You guys fucking rock. I couldn't ask for a better community, a better chat. Guys, if you're new here, I would appreciate a follow. If you're not in the Discord yet, join the Discord. It's how you know when I'm going live. It's how I let you guys know, what's going on in my life and things like that. I did say I would post a thirst trap picture, so I will post a thirst trap. You guys will get to see my traps. I'll post that in the Discord a little bit. But back tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me.